Hi, my name is Stacie Nelson, and I'm currently a library media specialist in Ark City, Kansas at 2 elementary schools, grades K through 5. This is my first year in that position, my fourth year in education overall, although my first 3 years were 13 years ago, so I definitely feel like this is my first year all over again. I don't currently have any extra responsibilities at the school. I do have 3 children, 3 girls, 13, 11, and 9, and I'm the director of children's ministry at my church, and I also have an online business that I've had for the past 8 years. So as far as who's had the most influence in my life, there are 2, and they would be my parents. My mom is very supportive and encouraging, and she's also an entrepreneur, so I think that I got that entrepreneurial spirit from her. My dad passed away about 14 years ago, so I don't feel like I got to learn all the things from him that I really wanted to learn, but he did teach me a lot. He came from a very difficult background. His childhood was difficult, and he dealt with several diseases, so he really helped me have some perspective on life and really the brevity of life and taking advantage of every opportunity that we have to love the people around us. So for my personality test, I felt like it was pretty accurate. The extroversion was the lowest for me, which I already knew because I'm an introvert. I get recharged by being alone. I don't mind presenting to my class. I do fine with that. But I would prefer to talk with you one-on-one rather than be in a large group or even just a little small group. I'm fine with that as well. Emotional stability was my next lowest, which kind of makes me laugh. But as you know, teaching can be a little bit draining, and so I've had to, especially since this is like my first year back, really focus on stress management and self-care. Having 400 students and knowing a lot of different stories and backgrounds and where the kids are coming from, it's also a very high poverty school, has been a challenge. And so I know that I'm an empath, and I kind of soak up some of that, all of those things that the kids are feeling and dealing with. So I really do have to prioritize self-care for that. Agreeableness and intellect imagination were my highest, and I mean I would agree with those things. I like to get along with people, and I do whatever I can to make peace and find a way to get along with people. And I'm also an idea person. I have lots of ideas, lots of things I want to accomplish and do, and I'm conscientious. I like things in a particular order and to do things in a certain way. As far as the 2 leadership theories, then, mostly I feel like I align at this point with the servant leadership. I went to Southwestern College, and so that was a big focus for us, was learning to serve others and to lead others by serving them. And so that's what I seek to do, and I think that really coincides with the agreeableness part of my personality, because I care about relationships, and I really feel that that's where change happens for someone, is when you have an actual relationship with them. And then my next leadership theory was path goal theory. I utilize this in my business a lot as far as setting a goal, looking down the path, clearing the path, reaching for the goal, finding things to support me until I get to that goal. And I also utilize that in my class, and I just think it's effective overall for no matter what kind of leadership position you are in. So that's a little bit about me, and I am looking forward to meeting you and being part of this class and learning from you. Thanks.